Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. My name is Tom, and with me is Maria.
Hi, everyone. It's so nice to have you here with us today. We're really excited about today's topic.
Yes, today we're talking about listening to native English speakers, tips for beginners. We know that listening to native speakers can sometimes feel fast or even confusing.
Absolutely. But don't worry, we'll share some tips to make it easier. Today, we'll go over some strategies, explain useful words, and even share a short story using those words to help you practice.
So, if you're ready to improve your listening skills and understand English speakers better, you're in the right place.
Let's dive into the content. Listening to native English speakers can be a big challenge, especially if they talk quickly or use new words. Here are some tips that can really help.
Our first tip is to start with slow conversations. Try listening to people who speak a bit slower at first. Many apps and podcasts offer slow English options to help you get used to listening to native speakers.
Good idea. And remember to focus on keywords. You don't need to understand every word. Focus on the main words in a sentence, the important words that give you the main idea.
That's a great point, Maria. Our next tip is to practice with short clips. Instead of a long movie or podcast, start with short videos. Repeat them a few times to really understand what's being said.
Another helpful tip is to use subtitles. Watch English videos with subtitles in English. This way, you can see the words while you listen. This is especially helpful in the beginning stages.
And finally, listen actively. This means paying close attention to the sounds and expressions. Try to copy the tone and rhythm of native speakers. Over time, this will help you recognize words and understand them faster.
These are simple steps, but they make a big difference. Now, let's go over 5 useful vocabulary words from today's tips.
Here are 5 important words from today's podcast, along with their definitions and example sentences. 1. Focus. Definition: to pay close attention to something. Example sentence: if you focus on keywords, you'll understand the main idea. 2. Keywords. Definition: the main words in a sentence that carry important meaning. Example sentence: listen for keywords to get the main idea of the conversation. 3. Subtitles. Definition: words displayed at the bottom of a video that show what is being said. Example sentence: watching movies with English subtitles can help you learn new words. 4. Active listening. Definition: paying close attention to what you hear, often by listening carefully and repeating sounds. Example sentence: active listening helps you understand native speakers more easily. 5. Native speaker. Definition: a person who speaks a language as their first language. Example sentence: listening to a native speaker can help you improve your English accent. These words are helpful for talking about listening practice and understanding conversations in English.
Now, let's create a story using these words to make them more memorable. Maria was a student who wanted to improve her English listening skills. She knew that listening to a native speaker could help her speak more naturally, but she often found it difficult. Maria decided to try some new strategies. She started by focusing on keywords. When she didn't understand every word, she would listen for the important words that helped her understand the main idea. Maria also watched English videos with subtitles to match the words with the sounds. Then, she began practicing active listening. She paid close attention to how people spoke and even tried copying their tones and rhythms. Bit by bit, her English listening improved, and she felt more confident listening to native speakers.
That's a great story, Maria. It shows how small steps can really make a difference in learning a new language.
And that's all for today's podcast. We hope these tips and vocabulary words help you feel more comfortable listening to native English speakers.
Remember, practice is key. Keep focusing on keywords, use subtitles, and try active listening whenever you can.
Thank you for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Keep practicing, and soon you'll understand English conversations even better.
Goodbye, and see you next time.